In this video, I'm going to explain to you the system and strategy that my financial advice business follows to generate over £15,000 for my business every single month. For reference, my name is Max. I'm a financial advisor and I run Hemmings Financial Solutions. And the purpose of this channel is to help financial advisors get more leads and sign more clients for your business. If you're new here, make sure you are subscribing so you don't miss other videos. As I say, all the videos we post are generated to help financial advisors get more clients and get more leads. So there are three major things that financial advisors get stuck on. So before I explain this strategy, I'm going to explain the three things you're probably doing and you're getting stuck on for generating your leads. Most financial advisors go to networking events, they rely on referrals, they're asking friends and families, and their diary's empty, their calendar's empty, and they don't have leads constantly coming in. And social media, and in particular Instagram, is what we use to generate most of our leads for the business. We then convert them from leads into clients. And there's three things that you're probably doing that means that you're not getting leads. So the first thing is low number of leads, right? So without stating the obvious, you've got a low number of leads, otherwise it wouldn't really be a problem for you. Number two is you've got an inconsistent number of leads. So you can sometimes have, 3 or 4 leads that you're working on, sometimes have 0, sometimes have 5 or 6. Potentially you may not have an inconsistent, you may consistently be at 0. And then the third thing is the value, the low value, or perhaps even the period of time that they're ready. They come as a lead and then they're going to be ready in a year's time or 6 months' time. So the quality and the value of that lead is low, which means then also the quality and value of your clients is also low. And the reason why this happens is you have no system for marketing or generating leads, and that is your issue. You've got to have a system, you've got to have a strategy, and as I said in this video, I'm going to explain to you our system, our strategy. So there are 2 funnels that a complete stranger has to go through. Everyone talks about a marketing funnel, right? Top of funnel, bottom of funnel, but there is more than one funnel. There's 2 funnels that someone has to go through. The first funnel happens before they even join or start your process of becoming a client. So right at the top, we've got someone who is interested in you or your services, right? They have to be interested in you or your services before they even become a lead. And then at that point, they become a lead. After they're a lead, they need to have some sort of conversation with you in order to be able to qualify them or move them on from, say, a lead into a prospect or whatever you want to call it, but someone who's a qualified, engaged lead. And from then, you're then going to have a formal meeting. Then after that, you're then going to have your client process, your client journey. So that you're going to have that first formal meeting with them. Whatever you call it, you're going to have a different system, but they have to go through that top funnel before they can start that client journey or client process. And then from there, they're going to become a client. By the way, all of this system, all of this strategy, if you look at the link in the description below, I can guarantee you 20 clients in the first 12 months. If you work with us, we will implement this strategy and system for you so that you can sign and get consistent leads and sign consistent clients. So have a look at the link in the bio. But you need to be able to do the top funnel as quickly as possible and also as automated as possible. So this is where it comes into. You need to be able to do something once, reach thousands of people, build trust, solve their problems, highlight your offer, create an action, and then they're going to schedule in that appointment. And that is what the top funnel is. You've got to be able to automate it, but you've also got to be able to build through this whole process, reach thousands of people, build trust, solve problems, highlight your offer, and get someone to book in with you. That is what that top funnel is, right? If you can do this for loads of people, thousands of people, you're going to get lots of interest. Those interests are going to turn into a lead. It's going to turn into some sort of conversation, and then it's going to turn into a meeting. The problem is most systems and most strategies will tell you that you need to do this all in person. And that means that you're going to do it more than once. So if you're going to go and speak to 1,000 people at a networking event, you've got to go and actually physically speak to 1,000 people. But what I'm going to show you now is how we can speak to 1,000 people with just one action, which moves on to our strategy. So we use Instagram. We use our Instagram profile in order to try and reach thousands of people, to build trust, solve problems, highlight our action, create an action, and then also to get people to schedule in an appointment. We do something once and it's all automated. This all happens automatically for us, which is how we can generate so many leads and then also sign so many clients while keeping our time as valuable. So this is what we do. We post highly targeted content for an ideal client to highlight our services, to push and tell people about the pains and problems they've got, to offer information and solutions for them, and then they end up booking in calls with us to talk to us to see how we can actually specifically help them. So you can see how out of these 9 posts that are on the screen, there's probably over 50, or there is over 50,000 people that have seen this content, and that's over the space of 9 days. This is one post every single day. 50,000 people have been reached, showcasing all of those things to build trust, to highlight our offer, to solve their problems, to create an action. You can see here this breakdown. So this is one post, has been viewed 215,000 times and has got over 18 days worth of watch time. Profile activity is 712 people. This is what you can do. This is how much interest you can generate in your offer and your services if you have a proper strategy, if you have a proper system in place. Off the back of this, people then go to our profile. Again, our bio set up, our profile set up, so it drives people to the profile, but then from the profile drives them to an action to book in or to speak to us, so that we can start this client journey with those people, to generate that interest, to start having them as a lead, to book in a conversation of some sort, and then to get an official meeting. Off the back of this is our diary. It's all automated. People book into us. You can see here there's 5 formal meetings in this week. There's 3 final stage meetings in this week, and there's 20 conversations with brand new qualified leads. That is the power of having a proper strategy and doing things properly with a proper system and executing it. This is people all booked in automatically. Those 20 conversations with brand new leads is all automated. I'm not having to message them to say, book in here, are you free at 2 p.m. on a Friday? It's all done automatically. And this is then the results. You can see over the last however many months this is, the last 5 months, what we're bringing in for our business. This is the power of generating leads for your business and being able to sign clients. If you're a financial advisor and you currently don't have a system like this set up, you don't know where your next leads are coming from, you don't know where your next clients are going to come from, then have a look at the link below in the description. It will show you how we can help, what we can do for you to start changing what you're currently doing. If you carry on doing what you're doing, you're not going to be signing clients, you're not going to be making money, your business isn't going to be going for very much longer. So you do need to make a change. And if you found this video useful, then YouTube also thinks you'll find this video useful, so go and have a